the original 1916 Palm Beach County Courthouse, a place rich with stories from the county's vibrant past. It has undergone a transformation that both restored the historical structure and created an invaluable educational resource for our future. Today, the restored 1916 courthouse houses our county's first county-wide public history museum, telling the story of Palm Beach County's past through fascinating interactive exhibits. Just as important, it captures the spirit of optimism and boundless potential that fired the imagination of county leaders long ago. The courthouse's roots date to 1909, when Palm Beach County was carved out of Dade County's sprawling borders. By 1913, plans took shape for a courthouse in the newly designated county seat of West Palm Beach. After much debate over cost and construction, the courthouse was unveiled in 1917. It was considered the handsomest in the state, with marbled walls and granite trim on its limestone exterior. The entire government of Palm Beach County was housed here, including the jail. The county's explosive growth, created by the 1920s land boom, resulted in the need for an addition to the courthouse. In 1927, a mirror image to the 1916 structure was completed on the east side of the original courthouse. In September 1928, the courthouse provided shelter for dozens of residents seeking refuge from one of the largest natural disasters in American history, the 1928 hurricane. The sturdy building stood firm while other structures were reduced to ruins. While its primary role was to house the daily business of a growing county, the courthouse became a stage upon which the drama of life unfolded.
The 1916 Courthouse Building was virtually the epicenter of all human activity in Palm Beach County during the 20th century. You see, this building not only housed the judicial branch, but also the legislative and executive branches of our local government. This is a building that served as a hurricane shelter during a series of hurricanes in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. In particular, the 1928 hurricane, which was a Category 5, very catastrophic hurricane, not only sheltered our residents during the storm, but in the aftermath of the storm provided housing as we rebuilt our community. This building also saw the integration of our local government and public facilities. This building saw the investiture of our first African-American judge, our first female judge. It was the site of tens of thousands of marriages of Palm Beach County residents. And it was also the site of eager entrepreneurs moving to Southeast Florida, starting a new career, a new life, and a new business. And this is where they obtained their occupational licenses and built the business community that we know today. So you see, in many respects, this building is representative of the entire history of our county. And there's no more appropriate place and no more appropriate public historic building to house a public history museum. And that is why our community is excited, not only that the building is being restored, but the use to which it is being put.
The post-World War II population boom again created the need for additional space to house our county government. In 1955, the two existing buildings were connected to create more courthouse space. However, our county's dramatic growth demanded an even larger courthouse by the late 1960s. After much controversy, the County Commission approved an expansion in 1970 that would result in the wrapping of the existing building by a new fourth building. It was far less costly than building a new structure, but the original courthouse's beauty was now entombed within the 1970 addition. The stately columns were dispatched to adorn other locations, and fine architectural details blasted away. The elegant 1916 building was now hidden away, presumably forever. In the early 1980s, Palm Beach County moved various executive and legislative functions out of the courthouse and into the newly constructed governmental center next door. By the late 1980s, Palm Beach County had outgrown even the wraparound building. County officials began making plans to construct a new judicial center across the street. After the new Palm Beach County Judicial Center was completed in 1990, plans were made to demolish the 1970 building, and with it, the 1916 building hidden inside. Instead, in April 2002, the Palm Beach County Commission decided to attempt the unwrapping and renovation of our county's most important historic building. The decision was risky and courageous because no one knew for certain what remained of the original 1916 structure. The Palm Beach County Commission earmarked $18 to $20 million to restore the original grandeur of the 1916 courthouse, allowing the Historical Society of Palm Beach County to create an inspiring museum of Palm Beach County's history within its walls. The museum includes over 4,000 square feet of interactive displays in two main exhibition galleries. The People Gallery, highlighting who built and created this county we all love, and the Place Gallery, focusing on our environment. In addition, there is a temporary exhibit gallery, research library, and more. Admission is free to Palm Beach County residents. Here, the story of Palm Beach County dramatically unfolds, sparking the imagination with glimpses of remarkable people and pivotal events from our past. Visitors are able to trace Florida's history back 12,000 years, from early Native American tribes and Spanish explorers to local pioneers and founding fathers. Valuable artifacts from local archaeological sites are displayed, along with stories and treasures from the notable individuals and businesses that shaped our past. The museum is a focal point for thousands of schoolchildren who share the museum experience, bringing their study of Florida history to life. Innovative programs, including history camps, family days, and storytelling festivals, draw families to the museum time after time. Most importantly, the new History Museum gives children and their parents a lasting sense of their place in our continually evolving community.
That does make them a more valued member in their community. They may not show it the minute they leave the museum, but later, when they're somewhere in either within their school or out in the community, and they're asked to participate, or they're asked to vote, or they're asked to join an organization to save the environment, to save a historic building. That's when that lightning rod back to the experience that they had in the museum and their sense of understanding, this community is me. This community belonged to people before me, and right now it's who I am.
With the generous support of county commissioners and civic leaders, this monumental undertaking moved steadily forward. The controversial 1970s-era wraparound was painstakingly removed, revealing the original courthouse walls for the first time in more than 30 years. Many distinctive elements still remain: decades-old windows, rich marble walls, and ornate plaster ornamentation. Every effort was made to salvage or recreate the details of its original design. Since opening in March 2008, the restored courthouse and the new Richard and Pat Johnson Palm Beach County History Museum will profoundly impact the people of Palm Beach County, serving as a testament to the pioneers of our past and a place to envision the achievements that lie ahead and the possibilities of the future. You can view the restoration process on our website at www.historicalsocietypbc.org and learn more about the Historical Society's mission.